Yes, indeed, Sakina. The issues pertaining to domestic issues such as the cabinet reshuffle are definitely within the president's immediate task, as he has been consulting the alliance partners. He has been consulting various role players and important stakeholders. But more importantly, which showed that there would not be a cabinet reshuffle over the past weekend, was this state visit by the Ugandan President, President Yoweri Museveni, who is in the country at this point in time, which those bilateral relations and trade relations and diplomatic relations between the two countries starting on the 21st of June in 1994 with successive South African presidents, from President Nelson Mandela, former President Mbeki, former President Zuma, former President Motlanthe, and now President Cyril Ramaphosa, having those bilateral relations with the Ugandan head of state Yoweri Museveni, and the trade relations between the two countries coming from telecommunications within the South African perspective, with the MTN group, with the South African breweries, millers as well in the breweries industry, having an important stake and role in the Ugandan economic space as well, and also moving on to issues such as finance, with Stan Bank as well having an important role that it's playing in the Ugandan economy. But also those economic relations and trade relations between these two countries are more slanted in South Africa's favor, but also we also see South Africa's struggling power utility, Eskom, which exports electricity to Uganda. That's going to be an important space that will be discussed in these bilaterals between President Ramaphosa and President Yoweri Museveni, particularly knowing the problems that the South African power utility, Eskom, is facing with the rolling blackouts that is currently rolled out within the country, and also the issue that has been discussed by many players within the political space within the country and those whom are in the business space, saying that maybe it's time that Eskom in the interim cuts its export supply to foreign countries when it comes to electricity due to the electricity shortage within the country. But also Uganda plays an important role in the imports that South Africa gets from that country, such as gold, such as fish, and fresh flowers as well, and chocolates that come from that specific country, which strengthens the bilateral and trade relations between the two countries. On an international perspective, the Minister of International Relations and Cooperation, Naledi Pandor, the Minister of Defense in South Africa, Thandi Modise, they will also be discussing peace and stability within the African continent that includes countries such as Rwanda, the DRC, and you've also seen those South African National Defense Force soldiers which were shot down in the DRC, and one soldier who ultimately lost his life. Those issues of peace and stability, Sakina, will be at the forefront of these bilateral discussions.